New to my channels, how you doing? Pink lemonade, which is so good. Let me tell you, I got a line on the skin of my teeth. Alright, I'm all packed up and it looks like I'm working tomorrow. I'm heading to Hawaii. Aloha. The same trip I did last week is a 30-hour layover. Still in quarantine. They're one of the strictest states in the nation. We do have a couple of exemptions as crew members, but we basically got to stay in our hotel. The beaches are still off limits unless you're out there surfing, which I don't do, and you can't stand still. So basically you go eat and go back to your balcony. They've been nice enough to give us nice rooms on the beachfront side, so we're able to at least go on our balcony and just look at the ocean. But I've been off for a minute, so I went back to work almost 2 weeks, not last week. Then a couple flights canceled, and I'm still home. And I think I'm flying tomorrow. I'm scheduled to fly. Things change by the hour now here at the airlines, and you just don't know. But I got the suitcase ready, I got my uniform all pressed, and I don't leave till tomorrow afternoon, so I'll probably go for a nice walk. I've lost 3 pounds, so can you tell? And grown a beard. That's probably 2 pounds. So very proud of myself. Give myself a pat on the back. Give daddy a pat. That's about it. And then I'm done for the month. And y'all know, I said every video, my birthday is the Memorial Day weekend, which is May 24th. And not really excited this year. There's nothing really to be excited. This was supposed to be my 50th birthday bash that I didn't have last year because I was buying a condo, so I wanted to save all the money for our down payment for that. And I said, okay, I'll have a 51st birthday party. Well, it looks like it's going to be a 52nd birthday bash. But wow, it makes me think that I'm in my early 50s and I still feel good. I had a 10-year plan to hopefully retire, and it looks like it might be 15 now that we're set back with this pandemic. But the airlines are already showing growth, that people are not afraid of Rona, and as soon as the government says they can leave, I think they're leaving. I'm a travel agent, and I'm getting chatter behind the scenes that people are wanting to book the cruises. They're starting to booking for October, and people want to fly some countries that are letting people in. I think one of them is Iceland. Are starting to let people in as early as June. So if you ever want to go to Iceland, they've probably got a great deal, and now is a great time to travel. So I made some homemade lemonade, pink lemonade, which is so good. No, there's no alcohol in it. You know, I always try to make sure I'm clean and sober the day before my trip to make sure I can focus, because I have a serious job. I'm an essential worker, as they say. I started watching on HBO We're Here with Shangela and Bob the Drag Queen from RuPaul. Obsessed already. I mean, the first 5 minutes I was already boo-hooing. It's kind of like Tu Wong Fu meets Thelma and Louise kind of thing. It's amazing how far we've come in movie making, and I think some of the independent channels like Netflix and Hulu are making that difference. We're starting to see love stories that we haven't seen in the gay community, and I am here for all of it. Since the last time we talked, San Francisco is opening up a little bit. We're about to start our phase 2 of the CDC recommendations to open up slowly, or is it the governor's recommendations? A combination of both, I think. By the time I return back from Hawaii, there'll be storefronts available to sell things curbside. I think some child care, and they're still debating if they're going to let children come back, like even during the summer, or wait until the fall, depending on what side you're on. Some people want the kids to come back because they need their kids back in school and they're not learning that much from distance learning. And some say, well, just scrap this year and let's just start from the beginning. It makes me be grateful that I don't have children, and that I don't have to have a job holding it down, Zooming, and then watching your kids, and then teaching them kinds of things. Did I ever want kids? No. Well, at one point when I met my husband, we talked about it, and I was kind of like one of those girls. Well, if I get pregnant, then I would, but I don't think that science has come through yet. So I think I am safe with that. And besides, now I'm in my 50s. I wouldn't even be parents. I think we would be more grandparents or glam parents. But yeah, I'm grateful still. I try to think of all the positive things. I'm trying to get up and do routine things and just stay focused and moving forward on this journey called life with the little turbulence going on right now. So we've already bid our June schedule, and let me tell you, I got a line on the skin of my teeth. I was the last person at my company to hold a line. I couldn't believe it. Wasn't based on my seniority. There was a lot of people who actually just bid reserve because they just feel like it's just easier to make the extra money being at home. They're not using our reserves. So why go out and you get paid the same? But I'm a control freak, so the line for me allows me to have the flexibility if I do want to go to work, if I don't want to go to work, or just change the days off. It's the goal that every flight attendant wants, is to have control of the schedule, not the company. It's plain and simple. So I'm grateful for that. And next month I'm flying right in the epicenter. Maybe that's why I held that line. But I'm going to New York City about 4 times in the month of June. God, it's June already. It's half a year is gone. And I think now I wish it would go even faster with this corona. It just changed the life of a flight attendant again. I mean, since 9/11, our life as a flight attendant changed. And now here we are in the corona era. But yeah, and New York City is one of my favorite cities. And hopefully maybe by June things will be cleaned up. I know New York is opening up too, one of the last cities to open up. And then who knows? I was supposed to be on vacation again in July. And I was supposed to go to a wedding. I was supposed to do a lot of things, and it's just not happening. I'm just taking things week by week, and I don't even know if I can, if we're able to fly right away. Will I, for pleasure wise? I gotta do it for work, but am I ready to fly once it's lifted for us to fly? What about you guys? Are you guys willing to fly once the government says it's okay to fly? And if you are going to fly, would you fly some international destinations? Or are you going to wait this out and see? Let me know in the descriptions down below. I mean, in the comments down below. I'll put it in my description, the question, or I'll probably put it right here. Yeah, I go back and forth. I feel very safe on the airplanes right now. Let's talk airplanes right now. Let's talk about that. I know at my airline specifically, they're doing a lot of things that are making it safe, clean. One of the things that they're doing is making sure that everyone's wearing masks, crew and customers. They're not going to be policing it on the airplane. They just encourage you to wear it. They are not using the word required, but they encourage you to use a mask. After every flight, they are disinfecting with one of those fog mask things, which I thought, why weren't they doing that before? But every flight is going to be sprayed for disinfectant. And as you board the aircraft, you will also be given a disinfectant wipe. So you can wipe your seat down, you can wipe your tray table down, your TV monitors. They're going to be boarding the aircraft from the rear forward and cancel, I believe, the status. You have to board when your row is board. Some airlines is going to the point where they're still even with the full flight, they're going to be leaving open the middle seat, which always I thought is not as really 6 feet. It's just the middle seat available. It's probably more for comfort than safety. I mean, if you're in the aisle and people are walking by, you're still going to get touched, or I think I'd rather be in the middle, away from the wall, away from the aisle, be in the middle and mind my own business. And they're also doing things that are preparing you even before you get on the airplane, making sure that, you know, everything is touchless. Checking in, it's going to be a touchless way to check in. And check with the airlines, because every airline has their own procedures and policies. I kind of wish the government would kind of just universally make some requirements for all airlines to have guidelines to do what is necessary to keep us safe out there, so we will get back to normalcy, or somewhat normal. I think I'm going to end this video right here. Of course, I'm going to take you along with my trip to Hawaii, but that'll be on my next video. I know you're going to have to wait and see what happens on my life as a flight attendant. So stay tuned. Now's a good time to subscribe if you're new to my channels. How you doing? And like this video. That gets my algorithm out of crazy and gets my video to the top of the list. And I'm trying to go global. I'm trying to be international with this video. So definitely like my video and subscribe. And my loyalty people, ride or die people, thank you for being with me up, down, around the town. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, girl. Bye.